doesn't make sense. I can talk to Romona now. She'll go straight to Thandeka. Straight after.
And you think that you are the most right person and your 22-year-old opinion is the one that's going to stick. Especially since I'm trying to explain why I don't get involved in such nonsense. It is so immature for you to try to be so freaking grown up and carry on like cats. It's actually disgusting.
But how are we disciplining her?
Oh, that's not my job.
It is not our job to discipline a grown woman.
You can see your shadow and
King Wanda is stressed. Is there a time he's not stressed about nomination? So he's with Mshefane and TheDon, and he said about the nominations, though they didn't want to deep it, but they still spoke about nominations. That if it was his friend, TheDon, Mshefane, Ashe, any person that is close to him that nominated him face to face, it would have really hurt him and he would have cried because he's someone that takes loyalty serious. Like, oh my God. Definitely people that nominated him, now he has a problem thinking like, oh, they don't like me mentality. And he feels hated in the house. Bravo B tells Dube that he just wanted to even test his fan base because he's somebody that likes to work for things, not like people should save him and save him and save him. That it has advantage if you are up always, that it will make you strong. If they're always saving you and saving, you might not be strong. So he just wants to test things as and see how things go. And Dube was like he also wants to see his strength, but obviously nobody nominated him. That people cannot look him in the face and nominate him because they don't have any valid reasons. But if it was in private, he knew he would have been up. They will be giving all sorts of reasons that are not genuine in the diary room. He said the week he gets up, like the week he'll be nominated, who knows, he might be evicted. He really has to take being HOH very serious. That next week he's gone in for HOH. Even if he should be evicted or leaves the house, honestly, he has already made his mark both here and the outside. So Thandeka tells Romona people try to get to her with Malay. They might have a problem with her. They'll go straight to him that he should talk to her. But he always refers them back to her. He will say, go and talk to Thandeka by yourself. So Ashe alerted the guys that they put toothpaste. Toothpaste is in some of the beds. And TheDon and what's his name again? King Wanda discovered that their bed had toothpaste and they suspect the ladies that this is the handwork of the ladies. King is all about nomination. King said is those they nominated, they are not happy. TheDon was like he doesn't think it's nomination. Ashe tells those guys that they should not fight with anybody. In fact, they should act like they knew nothing. King Wanda said they are looking at them like the weakest link. That's why they put this toothpaste on their bed. They won't dare do such a thing with somebody like Malay. So later, when they actually cleaned the toothpaste on the bed. They went to sit in the main lounge with the other guys. So King Wanda tells Bravo B that, and Mshefane, Ashe was there too, that reaction these ladies are looking for, they won't get it. They'll just be looking like idiots. Mshefane tells the ladies that Didi is a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. Like, I don't know why when he's with his friends, he talks down on this girl. But when he's with Didi, he acts like one lost puppy. More like if you're not proud of somebody or you feel that person is loose, what are you doing with the person? He was there, and this guy said that Didi is not somebody he can date. Even in the outside world, no, he can't date her. That she's the kind that breaks heart. And Q said he really, really likes her. Mshefane said the difference between him and Q is that Q expressed that he liked her, but him, he didn't express, he's just following the flow. Q tells Bravo later that he doesn't know the game Didi is playing. She's entertaining others. If he entertain others, it's a problem for Didi. And Bravo just gave him a honest answer that see, she's a young girl. But the way Q sounds, he's still hot from the past. And Q said yes, he hasn't healed from his past, which is a big problem for me. You have to heal before you enter anything. And Bravo and Q shook hands. Bravo said, I know you're a good guy. Don't mind me, I can be hard on you sometimes. So Q said, I always knew you were a real G. Llano tells the ladies Thandeka is breaking rules. Like, Llano should just chill. If somebody is proving stubborn and trying to just do something, just ignore the person. I like the response Laima gave because some of them were trying to comment that they should not talk about Thandeka. It will be like they are victimizing her, which is very true. Kokii tells Thandeka about what they have come up with about the wager. Thandeka said Trixie must stay on her own lane. Apparently, Kokii is with them the whole wager stuff. People are trying to like work on it, but the guys seem to be in more cooperation than the ladies because the ladies, either Thandeka is distancing herself. There's one fight or so. So there was diary session. This is Tuesday. Diary session happened. So starting with Ramona. Ramona said she's feeling more powerful and she's coming out of her shell. Apparently, she was cranky and so scared last week because she was up. I mean, the feeling of being up is crazy. The anxiety that goes behind it is not funny. She said she's still trying to find her feet in the house as to where she belongs. Like she said last week, she doesn't have friends. So I guess that's what she means. Still trying to find where she'll fit in. She said there's an underlying tension with the division of separating the girls from the boys. Some girls are used to like talking to the boys only. So this division will just make them relate with the ladies by fire, by force. And some have not fully embraced it. And she said the female housemates have difficulty completing a task. Unlike guys, guys can fight. The next minute you see them kiki kaka with each other. Women can fight, but you see them carrying face for each other. And Ramona said last week they had a girl to girl meeting, and some of the girls noticed that the guys actually want to knock them out, meaning put them up for eviction. And somebody like Kokii has withdrawn herself totally because she's more comfortable with the guys. She's somebody that when she's in a woman group or when she's in the women's group, she kinds of just with the guys some of the things she discussed. in her woman group. And Thandeka is drawn to her Malay. Ramona said these women do not even see how the men manipulate them. Buhle B is trying, but her words do not align with her actions. The other ladies are okay, and to her, the face to face nomination was strategic. The people she voted for, normally those are not her picks because she feels some things are better done in the dark. The face to face nomination was actually an eye opener. People based their nomination based on a dislike or based on what someone must have done to another person, which is crazy. And the people should have picked if it was done privately is Buhle B and Dube. Why didn't you put Dube up? Imagine Ramona put Dube. That means Q's vote would have been valid, but a waste. It's useless because he's just the only one that put up Q. And Biggie, once it's just one nomination, he overlooks it. But once it's two, automatically that person is up. She said Bule is very competitive and she reminds her of her own sister. She loves the separation. The women don't see things. They are not even worshipped. The way the women carry the men on their head, the men do not return that favor. And when it's time to be in top five, she feels this men will not even consider these women. They will abandon these women and vote them out. She tells Big Sister that she noticed llano and Dene were gradually withdrawing themselves from her. Dene was a medium between her and llano. Here, girls are not really what they preach. There's nothing like girls in this house. All the girls have been judging her one way or the other. This woman is hot and deep down. Q is the next housemate. He said the separation thing was well needed. The guys spoke about it last week. Apparently, it that means it came out of a conversation for Millet to tell Big Brother he wishes. So that's why they say be careful what you wish for your wish can always come true. He said they got really distracted with the ladies, and this separation made them realize the reason they are in this house. He's daring to be real in an unreal world. That was a line Big Brother gave him last Sunday. Yes, and he said something childish that the women are doing. They're hiding food. So I assume some of the guys do hide food. He's so glad to have been saved week by week that he really feels supported. And he said currently there's nothing between him and Didi. She has been a distraction for him, and now he wants to focus on why he's here. She's on and off with him. Today she's cool with him. She's happy. She's nice. Tomorrow she's not nice, and he doesn't need that kind of energy. Last night gave him a clear view who has been nominating him and his competition to some people actually. He's starting to regret not giving other females a chance to get to know them. He has been so deep into Didi. And he said just when he was getting to know Dene Jones, she got evicted. Hmm. Most guys like this Dene Jones in the house. And I suspect Tumi likes her more than he claims. Third housemate, Thandeka, she said Trixie is just irritated because she returned the favor. Trixie was the first to nominate her, and she nominated Trixie back. She was annoyed that she did not give reasons for her nominations. She always wants to have control of everything. We needed a representative. Okay, she tells Big Sister they needed somebody to represent them from the women's side, and she decided that okay, Ramona should go. She would have gone because she's good with articulation. It's not as if she just wanted to lead for leading's sake. But she knows these women, most of them hate her. That's why she said, okay, Ramona. Ramona is good with articulation and explaining things. That is very true because in most of the tags, when people are confused, Ramona always helps Big Brother out to explain in a way the housemates understand. And she said Trixie nominated herself, which sounds weird. And Trixie is someone that likes to be in charge of things. So I guess the bad energy is coming from, oh, you did not want me to lead. But should it be a fight? Thandeka feels Trixie is really gunning at her, and the same Trixie told her that she smoked her brain cells before coming to this house. That it's the girls that do not like her. That's what she has observed based on yesterday's face to face nomination. Obviously, many people will feel that anybody that calls their name is that person that has been nominating them, not knowing that what if some people is their first time? No, it's just what they see face to face they'll use to judge. Especially people like King Wanda, that's who I've noticed from his interactions throughout Tuesday. Monica said she has no issue with Neliswa. Neliswa is just like buying somebody else's fight, more like allowing others, what she's hearing from others, to base her own judgment. That some people are even trying to cause chaos because she saw Trixie's foundation in her green bag and she clocked it that somebody is trying to be messy here. Llano used all her rubbing alcohol she bought and has a problem with brushes. Apparently, some of her brushes are missing. She gave some of these ladies her things because she's somebody that shares. They meet her, oh, I need this, she gives. Oh, I meet that, she gives. But I'm sure Thandeka is hurting right from the nomination. Even with her facial expression, there are some nominations that shocked her to her bone marrow. And she clocked it, like I said. The guys are not nominating her. They don't have issues with her. She said Liama is actually using her name to nominate Malay. And she thinks Liema wanted a romantic relationship with him. And Ramona came to her and apologized that based on what she heard from people, she made a negative remark about her Thandeka and she allowed people's influence, but now she's seen the clearer picture. And Trixie has big control problem. She's not enjoying the separation. And when the separation came, she knew she would have a bad time. That it's not good for her. And she's not even getting along with the girls. But the guys are doing fine. Kokii is just shut down. She's there. It also makes you spend time with others, but she's not getting along with them. It's been hell for her. and she even shared her milk with some people, and apparently these same people hates her. She envies the boys group. If she could transform herself to a guy and go to the boys group, she will do that. King Wanda said at first he wasn't excited about this whole separation, but the guys, there is less fighting with the guys, but the ladies, they can see from a distance the bickering, the fighting that is happening. That a lot of housemates changed their nominations yesterday when they had the face-to-face nominations, but he followed his initial nominations that he will still have mentioned those people even in the diary room. That's even if it was private nominations. He knows who and who has been nominating him. You see why I said people use the face to face nomination to judge or retaliate? That he's not happy with the reasons some of those people are giving, and he wants to make it clear that he never told Malay that he wanted to leave the house, and he doesn't have low self-esteem. If he has that, there are things he will not do in life. So, and Dube is a nice guy, but he has this tendency of trying to know everything. He has the I know everything mindset. So that's that. So he was really, really shocked they nominated him. You nominated people. What do you expect? So Neliswa, she said the separation has caused weird vibes, and the problem of the girls is just one person, Thandeka. She has bad spirits. They are irritated, in fact, upset. Working with her is very, very hard. They had a fight earlier on. Yes, before Neliswa came to the diary session, there was shouting, and Big Sis asked about Big Sister asked about the fight, and Neliswa narrated it in summary. She said it was all about Thandeka not showing her part. So they have this wager presentation that has to do with fitness, I think, and songs. You have to pick a song, but Thandeka said she'll practice in private and come back to them when they're supposed to do this thing in group. So she came back and they were like, show us, we want to hear your song, the part of your song. And she refused. She did not want to tell them or show them what she has. And she's telling them that it's not perfect. They should not rush her. At the end of the day, she did not show them anything. She said the face to face nomination, the people she put up are still the same people she would have put up if they were to go to the diary room. And those people that nominated themselves, some people see it as a smart move, but she feels like if they went to the diary room in private, they would have nominated someone. Some people got hot, that people they thought were their best friends, were their friends, just because they hang out with those people, they shouldn't nominate them, but they got shocked to be nominated by those people. But she wasn't nominated, so she's good. A rift, there's an issue between Ramona and Llano, and Llano feels some way towards Ramona, saying that Ramona is close to Thandeka and she is her friend. And Ramona tells Llano, you think you are the right person with your 22 years old opinion. Is immature to carry on like carts. Llano and Thandeka are obviously clashing, and she asks Ramona how can they discipline Thandeka, and Ramona said It's not our job. Even some of the ladies, you cannot discipline a grown ass woman. So some of the ladies are just saying, Neliswa said what she has with Don is just a thing of the house. The thing with her and Don cannot be outside. Like she cannot date him outside. And Trixie said, do you think Bravo will fit in with her outside? No, that the guy has even been asking her about her bank statements. She's a hard worker. Didi said the first night with Q, it was just a no. She was like, nah, I'm not happy here. And housemates were spoiled with a brand. Housemates were provided ingredients outside to make smoothie, but men alone, women alone, as usual. But before they make smoothie, there's a corner whereby they're going to see different shades. Shades was provided by this brand for them, and they wear their shade first and head to the smoothie corner and make their smoothies and enjoy themselves. Milano, that's the name of the brand. So they took chilled, fresh, healthy smoothie. And later, diary sessions continued. So, Didi, she's happy with the separation. She said, yes, this is what she meant, that ships were boring. You're not relating with other people. Now, this separation has given them the opportunity to relate as girls. They needed the break from the guys. The face to face nomination was a very tough one for her. She doesn't like the excuse, the reason Kokii gave for nominating her. Kokii has not even spoken to her men, and she's the one that is moody. She's low on energy. She hasn't been talking. She has been sleeping. They can nominate her. She doesn't care the reason why they nominate her. It's up to her fans and family to keep her. She cried because her close people left the house, not like she wanted to go home. In fact, with this separation, she doesn't feel like going home again. She's going to stay for herself and those that have left her friends. Mshefane is nice and she feels like she trusts him more than Q. Little do you know that this guy talks about you in people's front in a very crazy manner. And she feels that they are going to be long term friends, that for now in the house it's just her cuddle friend. Nothing more, nothing less, nothing like sheep. It's just somebody she vibes with a lot. And she said, yes, she's very young. And most people here have grown past her age in stages of life, but she's just growing. So it's okay for her to be emotional, and she's going to take it week by week, one step at a time, to grow and be better, emotionally strong. Didi said Q will come to her, meet her, and talk about Thandeka. He will say Thandeka is a narcissist. Thandeka is this and that, but she was really shocked. The same person with such a comment could give her one like. People are noticing Bravo B and Ashe wanting to be liked by everybody, and they played a safe game. People clocked their strategy, but she had noticed it since. And this separation is exposing the guys. Trixie said she's liking the separation of the genders because when one couple goes to sleep, the others follow. When Didi said it, all of you were like, she's one witch saying something that is forbidden. So now you people can say it. Okay. She said the face to face nomination has set the energy in the house, and that's true. The dynamics of the house has changed ever since that Monday evening. She said the nominations for some people was really petty. The reason they gave was petty. She's not a competition. And that's true. This is somebody that has not been up. Even in games, she's not that good. She's one of the terrible players in games. So how is she competitive? I said it. Many people were in line with the reasons they were giving. People did not have balls to say the exact reason they are putting somebody up. She feels Male put her up just because she put his babe too up. Buhle B is competitive. She's a good girl. She's a presenter. I mean, she's competition. That is why she nominated Buhle B, but she really has nothing against her. Buhle B is a sweet girl. That they have all come together for this week for the wager as the girls camp. But Thandeka, not so much. She's not really with them. Her and Bravo B, they are friends. They are okay. She confronted him about Dene. He denied it. Whoops. He doesn't know what he really wants, Bravo B. He claims her in private and denies her in public. She asked if she can wet somebody's bed or splash pour water on somebody, and Big Sister encouraged her in a very diplomatic way not to. And Kokii, she said she's irritated, she's feeling kind of demotivated with this separation, and she missed being around the guys, not just one particular guy, but she's used to being with the guys. The wager is all about walk out upon walk out, and she's kind of lazy. She expected the wager loss of last week because of Thandeka. Not just Thandeka, but Tumi the Barber. His regime, he was really doing good with the wager at first, but he started slacking. It was his friends or his boys that were reminding him about the wager. And he was like, what should I do? How should I do this? She really didn't expect this face to face nomination. It was really a scary one for her, but she had to say her mind so those people could know where she stands with them. And if there's a chance to talk about it, who knows, they will talk about it. And her nomination, she wasn't surprised because she actually expected to be up every single week because she has been hearing people say they are scared of her. And it's not like she bites. Kokii said she doesn't like the A-lister thing and she's just hearing about it, really. She apologized to Big Sister for the bad behavior that led to them having punishment, and she thanked them, her Big Sister and Biggie, for the gifts because she's someone that hasn't received gift ever since her grandma passed. Now, Koki is an appreciative person, but she is not giving us a chance to know her personality. So the diary sessions are over for today, and Romona and llano are discussing their beef. In fact, they are gathered near the closet area in front of some of the women. Ramona said she noticed Dene and llano were gossiping about her. And llano said Ramona is not straightforward. She's the kind of person, if you share something with Ramona, will go and spill or spite you. That, for instance, she lied to Ramona that she liked one boy. And she noticed Ramona was somehow moving to that person. But she did that to test the kind of person Ramona is, and Ramona was entertaining that guy. And she was trying to talk in codes and narrating an event which Neliswa clocked and said it was actually TheDon. And llano said no, she was just joking. She was trying to test Ramona. Even when they are talking about Thandeka, Ramona will carry half of the part she said to go and tell Thandeka. That is the kind of person Ramona is. And later, Ramona left. She felt like people were siding llano, but Ramona is actually a gamer playing a game. And she made it clear. It seems like I don't owe you loyalty. Thandeka and Malay were using signals to communicate with each other. Okay. Ramona was seen with Thandeka later, telling Thandeka, most of these girls do not like you. They don't want me to be talking to you. It's like I'm on your side. And Thandeka said they are making a clique against her. She feels any relationship she has with somebody, they try to penetrate. And she said boldly, they have already filled their wager. And Ramona said she doesn't think so because I'm not gonna lie, Thandeka kind of isolated herself away from the girls for hours. So guys, thank you so much. See you on Wednesday. Bye bye and have a great day.